poppin', y'all? Welcome back. Hey, a lot of y'all ain't subscribed, man. Get your boy subscribed, bro. Just hit the button one time. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Another video about a homie WrestleMania. All I seen prayers for Jimmy Uso. Scared the shit out of me. Let's see what the hell this nigga talking about.
Going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including prayers for Jimmy Uso, disappointing SmackDown ratings and the reason why, Rikishi rules out his daughter wrestling, Jeff Hardy tributes Bray Wyatt in the most awesome way possible, Ken Shamrock signs a WWE Legends deal, Otis has a heartfelt reunion, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. And now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at prayers for Jimmy Uso. A recent request from Rikishi has some fans concerned as the WWE Hall of Famer tweeted, "Dear God, for strength and health to continue Jimmy Uso, WWE Bloodline, Anoa'i Fatu, stay prayed for my boy Jonathan Fatu." Wrestling fans were understandably upset as Jimmy Uso has been off WWE TV, apparently selling the beating he took from Solo Sikoa and his version of the Bloodline. Speculation began that there may be something besides a storyline reason for Jimmy being off television. However, Fightful Selection Ross Sapp followed up Rikishi's tweet with this report. In following up with the people in WWE, they said that they've spoken to Jimmy Uso, who says he's fine. I don't have any further context beyond that. Now, we really hope that Jimmy Uso is okay, and we can't wait to see him back on WWE television.
Prop 33 will stop new
Why is Kishi steady? Like, that shit's crazy. I wonder what's up with Keish. Why does he keep doing that for? You know what I mean? You know, he just keeps talking out his ass and shit. It's kind of weird. But I don't know. Kishi should just let his sons and let Triple H and let the company do what they doing, because you might end up writing a check your ass can't catch.
Next up, the potential reason behind disappointing SmackDown ratings. Why did the ratings for SmackDown's season premiere do less than expected? Ringside News discussed WrestleNomics analysis of the premiere compared to its previous ratings when it aired on Fox. According to WrestleNomics, the September 13th edition of Friday Night SmackDown saw a decrease in viewership, attracting 1.723 million viewers, as the previous week's show received 1.77 million viewers. Moreover, the show achieved a 0.55 rating in the key 18 to 49 demo, an increase from the previous week's 0.45. Did SmackDown's move from Fox back to the USA Network hurt the ratings? Well, not according to Dave Meltzer, who commented on the Wrestling Observer Radio that the Blue brand slack.
I feel like not everybody has cable or, USA like that. Fox is obviously accessible by an antenna, so that's going to lose off rip. That's going to just lose subscribers right there. Sorry, that's going to lose viewers right there, so.
A segment wasn't recorded. The DVRs didn't pick it up. Mine didn't, but I recorded the next show. It went off right before Cody got in the ring. Roman was talking and then it went off the air. I don't know if that's the case. What? Someone tweeted me telling me that they watched on TNT Sports and they said it went off in the middle of it. While the numbers were comparatively negligible, his theory begs the question just how much the ratings might have improved for people who recorded the show. However, the WWE will not only have to make sure it's listed correctly, but monitor the ratings to see if there are any other factors, such as sports competition or fans disliking one or more segments. Next up, Dustin Rhodes' AEW contract expiring soon. Could Dustin Rhodes end up in the WWE with Cody Rhodes? While it's unknown how much, if any, interest the WWE has in bringing the artist formerly known as Goldust, a report from Fightful Select notes that Dustin's AEW deal is believed to expire at the end of September 2024. The Fightful article mentioned that some fans believe Dustin had signed a new deal based on his recent championship wins, as Dustin holds the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship and the Ring of Honor 6-Man Tag Team Championship. The report explains there's no sign that Dustin has signed a new deal. Dustin has been with AEW since 2019, and although he's 55 years old, he hasn't lost a step in the ring. While Dustin isn't a featured player, he's a utility player who can work with anyone and deliver an exciting match. This, along with decades of experience, has made him an asset to AEW. The big question right now is whether Dustin is interested in rejoining Cody in the WWE, assuming the WWE even want Dustin back, and whether the WWE has any role for him. Dustin has been used well in AEW despite its bloated roster, and it's doubtful he'd fare as well in the WWE. Unfortunately, Dustin could find himself in the role of a punching bag for Cody's enemies, a wrestler who gets beat up to set a match between Cody and whoever he's programmed against. What do you guys think is next for Dustin Rhodes? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Rikishi rules out on his daughter wrestling. Could another member of the
many
Anoa'i
kids has
family
Rikishi
join the
got?
WWE and more specifically join the Bloodline?
Damn.
While there's been talk before about women joining the faction, including Naomi and Nia Jax, Rikishi discussed whether his niece Von Anoa'i is interested in stepping into the squared circle. Rikishi discussed this during his podcast, saying, "I don't see her joining the WWE and the wrestling business. If in case, with a miracle, she convinced her dad, Black Pearl, and mom to go into the wrestling business, I always tell our kids, go do something else, but always know it's there." However, there was a report going around that WWE was reportedly showing significant interest in her, even though she's currently at Georgetown University as a volleyball standout. While it may seem the WWE is turning into a workplace for the Anoa'i family, the reality is that so far the family members have delivered in the ring, and as long as they bring something to the party, they'll always be given an opportunity. Would you guys like to see a female in the Bloodline? Let us know in the comments down below.
Do the other
Next
ones
up, Ken
first.
Shamrock signs a WWE.
Do the other ones first before you start bringing her in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Get. What the hell is this? Something on the end of my table. What the fuck? Yeah, get the other girls who are in WWE already. But hey, just know volleyball. Maybe if you don't go to the Olympics or whatever in 4 years, girl, come do the family business. Come on through.
Legends deal. MMA legend Ken Shamrock is reconnecting with the WWE as he recently informed Chris Van Vliet that he signed a Legends contract with the WWE. The world's most dangerous man switched to professional wrestling after an epic career in the UFC, as Shamrock is enshrined in the UFC Hall of Fame, winning the Intercontinental Championship, the 1998 King of the Ring, and the WWF Tag Team Championship. In addition, Shamrock held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship once in NWA TNA, adding prestige to the promotion while it was just starting. Surprisingly, Shamrock isn't in the WWE Hall of Fame, but hopefully his Legends deal will lead to his induction in the next year or so. When asked about a return to the ring, Shamrock replied he'd consider it if it made sense. Would you guys like to see Ken Shamrock compete again, or should the 60-year-old superstar enjoy his many accolades? Next up, Ken Shamrock reveals why he passed on WWS Brawl for All tournament. One question fans have asked about Ken Shamrock is why he didn't participate in the WWE's ill-fated Brawl for All tournament, where wrestlers met in shoot competitions to determine the WWF's baddest of the bad. During his chat with Chris Van Vliet, Shamrock explained, "Yes, I was asked, I said no. Listen, I got paid big money to fight in the UFC, so now they're asking me to do this thing for free? Listen, I think anybody that's been involved in pro wrestling understands how hard it is to gain trust in the locker room. If guys don't trust you, they're not going to work for you. They're not going to allow you to do things they feel they may get hurt with." Shamrock explained how the tournament could destroy the trust he established with his fellow wrestlers. "These guys got me to trust me in the ring with them, and then they asked me to fight. I'm like, so now I'm going to go in there and beat the hell out of these guys and then go back and say, hey, we're going to do a pro wrestling match. I just felt like it was kind of going against the grain of what I was trying to do there. I guess they were paying, I don't know how much it was, 50 grand or something if you want it." Shamrock also pointed out the prize for the tournament was 50,000 and not just worth the negatives involved. Do you think Shamrock would have even won the contest? Next up, a new female faction coming
yeah.
to AEW. Could AEW fans see a new female faction? According to a new report from PW Insider,
add it to the
AEW is
list.
considering forming a faction centered around female star Deonna Purrazzo. There's not much to the report, but it could be the jumpstart Deonna needs for her career. Purrazzo entered AEW in January this year, starting
The freedom to grow, the freedom to prosper.
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? Mm-mm.
off strong with a program against timeless Toni Storm, only to fail in a bid for Storm's AEW Women's Championship. A subsequent feud with Thunder Rosa didn't do much for either woman, and right now, Purrazzo's run in AEW has been considered another case of an outsider coming in strong, only to fall by the wayside. It appears Mercedes Moné is building a faction, and AEW has enough undercard stars who could benefit from getting the rub from the CEO. However, factions can be tricky, and even a collection of named talent isn't a guarantee of success. Something fans saw when Saraya, Ruby Soho, and Toni Storm formed the Outcasts. The faction failed to find any long-term direction, and it's arguable the three talents were better off on their own, something Toni Storm proved when she left the group and adopted her timeless Toni Storm persona. Purrazzo is 30 years old and one of AEW's best workers. In addition, she brings an excellent presentation and can cut good, if not great, promos. AEW's women's division has finally developed its female roster to include outside recognizable talent such as Camille, Mercedes Moné, and Purrazzo, and now it's a question of utilizing them to elevate undercard talent and show that AEW's women's roster is competitive to other promotions such as WWE and TNA. AEW's women's division has deservedly earned a bad reputation, and fixing it could help the promotion attract lapsed or new viewers. Next up, Otis.
What makes me nervous about Sasha Banks is she's now got so big-headed and I think she's now like the female version of like Hogan, Kevin Nash, and them. Like I feel like she feels like oh, I'm running shit around here. You know, women division goes through me, and I don't know. Mm, it's going to take a lot more than that making a faction for AEW to get any kind of prestige in their women division. So crazy.
This heartfelt reunion. Current Raw superstar Otis has reunited with an old friend, stirring talk of a possible reunion in the WWE. No, we're not talking about the Alpha Academy's lovable Ox rekindling his well-received kayfabe romance with Mandy Rose, but his former Heavy Machinery tag team partner Tucker. Otis posted some photos of the two at the gym along with his caption, "Two hearts, one soul." 2020 was an awful year for Otis as it started off strong with his romance with Mandy Rose and him capturing the Money in the Bank briefcase. Unfortunately, the WWE seemed to have no idea what to do with either storyline and split up Mandy and Otis by putting them on separate brands. Otis then lost his briefcase to The Miz, and just to add insult to injury, Tucker cost Otis the match, beginning a short and meaningless feud. Incredibly, Otis was able to re-establish himself as a star when he teamed with Chad Gable. Now, the WWE always seems ready to sign former WWE superstars, so do you think they'll ever bring Tucker back and reform Heavy Machinery, or is the WWE happy with Otis's role in Alpha Academy? And finally, Jeff Hardy tributes Bray Wyatt in the most awesome way. Last but not least, Jeff Hardy paid tribute to Bray Wyatt at a recent TNA taping, painting his face up to resemble Bray's evil alter ego, The Fiend. Fans took to social media to praise Jeff's gesture, another sign that Bray Wyatt's memory will live forever in the hearts and minds of fans and his fellow wrestlers. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Thank you so much, WrestleLamia, British cuz. I forgot to figure out your name. I'm gonna figure out your name pretty soon. But man, Jeff, of course, just being the legend that Jeff is. I cannot wait until they get out of that hellhole AEW, slide their way back, do one more run. I don't know if you put the straps on them, but hell, I don't give a damn. Do it. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna sit here in front. I want one more last TLC match. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I don't want nobody getting hurt. But damn it, I want it. But anyways, man, hey, it hurts. It doesn't hurt you guys at all to give your boy a subscribe. Let's get these numbers up, man. I'm putting in the work for y'all. Help a nigga out. Peace.